after your trip to Venezuela in 2024, what do you think about Venezuela?
It's a place that seems to be opening up a little bit. It's been through some very hard times. It was great to visit with somebody who could take us around and show us where to go and to introduce us to people as well. It's doing some recovering. It's got some great natural sites, which we went to, and there's lots more that we didn't have time to see in 2 weeks. It'd be great to go back. We saw a few tourist sites. For me, that wasn't the important part. The important part was the people we met and the things we did. Politically, there's lots of people there who have different views and lots of people who have the same view. Like when we disagreed, it just wasn't a problem. People just talked anyway. So it kind of needs to be left alone to develop in its own way.
What do you think about my trips?
I thought it was a fantastic trip because every day there was something new and new people to meet, and pretty much everything that we did is stuff that we would never have done on our own. You took us to places that depended on your local knowledge and people who you knew, and we just enjoyed all of it. There was always something to do and everything was catered for. We didn't have to do any thinking and things just fell into place. So it was great.
Which ones are the 3 excursions that you remember the most?
Well, what we did was we flew into Caracas and then went straight to Ciudad Guyana, which was an internal flight. That evening, we were staying in your family's apartment, and we just went across the road to get some milk and found ourselves in a party with a bunch of people who were in the strangest shop I've ever seen. They had everything from American rock and roll memorabilia to local food and bars of chocolate. It was quite amazing. There was live music and we walked in there and people were very friendly and we just started talking to people, and there was some singing and dancing, and we met some people who we're still in touch with now. So it was quite amazing. It kind of set the scene the rest of the 2 weeks.
Any excursion in particular that you remember the most?
Well, there's a few. While we were in Ciudad Guyana, there's one day we went on a hike, the Elephant Stone. So it's a hill which in profile looks like an elephant lying down. It's a geological outcrop, which is one of the oldest rocks in the world. It's over 3 billion years old, apparently. So we did that, which was great. And we went down the road. It was near the Caroni River, which is a tributary to the Orinoco. And there was like a little quiet resort there. And we ate and we swam in the river. That was just lovely. The water was really nice. It was a nice swim and a really nice afternoon. The next day, we went to a commune, which apparently was one of 3 communes which cooperate together. We were met there by some people working the land. They fed us an outdoor barbecue. We were shown how to make arepas to everybody's amusement because it's not nearly as easy as it looks. And then we were taken out to a field, given some machetes, and helped to clear the field. That was the manual bit, which was quite good fun. And then they had a new rotavator, which they showed anybody who wanted to see how it works. And they used that to turn over the adjoining field. So we met some people there as well. Really, really great, down-to-earth people, which is very nice. A couple of days later, we went to a primary school where we were welcomed by the teachers, and the whole school came out to greet us. One of the guys in our group got his guitar out everywhere we went, and he sang songs for the kids, and it was just absolutely delightful. Everybody joined in. Then that evening, it was our last night in Ciudad Guyana. In your place, you organized a party where you invited lots of people that we had met during the week. We didn't realize that was going to happen. That was really, really nice. Got some films of that and got some phone numbers and so on. And that's why we're in touch with some of those people. So it was really nice. Well, before going to the airport to fly back to Caracas, we went to a local radio station and we were interviewed by a radio presenter there who spoke to us for an hour. The 3 of us just took turns answering questions and talking about what we thought, and that went out on national radio. So that was pretty cool. So all of that was just in the first week. I haven't said the highlight yet, which was when we got to Caracas. We had a day sort of walking around and eating and drinking and seeing a few local sites. And then that evening, we went to a street party on the edge of a barrio, San Agustin. Before going, I might have thought that I'd be a little bit nervous of doing something like that, but we felt completely at ease and we just mingled in the crowd for a couple of hours, just talking to anybody whose eye we caught. Bought some rums and talked to the vendors, and it was a really happy musical street scene. It's just fantastic. For me, that was the best night of the whole trip.
Would you recommend people to go to Venezuela?
Definitely on a trip like the one you put together, yeah. It was just amazing to have a guide. You know, what you arranged for us, everything fell into place. We knew where to go, and we met people all along the way, and there weren't any gaps or days where there was nothing to do or anything. And the food was great, and we met lots of really nice people, had some very interesting conversations because of the people that either you introduced us to or the people that we met. Everybody's incredibly friendly and easy to talk to.